Hello everybody and welcome to another Minecraft Bedrock tutorial.
Yay!
Last week's video was severely impractical to anybody who plays in survival Minecraft. Now, to remedy that, this week's build is going to be perfect for survival. Literally anybody can build this. So I'd like you to imagine that you have built a beautiful starter house or base. But oh dear, you've forgotten where to place your bulk storage. What are you going to do with your items? Well, of course, you have to make a hidden chest storage system. Exactly like we have here. Now you may be wondering why I have 3 different designs. Now the reason for that is because I've separated these into easy, medium and hard. So as it goes up, they get harder to build. They also get more expensive, but as you can see, the redstone gets smaller for each individual one. And these last 2 can actually hold 1 more chest per module. But they all work pretty much exactly the same. So our first one here, we have a nice clean wall, but when we press the button, you can see our blocks get swapped around. And now we have a crafting table and a furnace. Press the button again, and now we have our chest. So this is our stone chest. Press the button again, our dirt chest, stone again, button, wood, and so forth, and so forth. And as you can see with the redstone, it's extremely simple, and it's a really easy build to make. Moving on to our second one, it works exactly the same, as you can see. But the redstone is slightly smaller, as I said. And as you can see, the redstone is slightly more complicated. Not too hard, but definitely harder than that one. And then our third one here is our most complicated, but again, works exactly the same. But of course, the benefit of being the smallest design by far. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a tutorial on each of these. Firstly this one, then this one, and then this one. But the beginning of the build is exactly the same for each one. So what I'm going to do is just going to show a little clip of what you should do for every single one. And then there'll be a timestamp which you should click on for each individual one. So they both have the same starter with the piston layout and everything like that. And then I'll just basically watch the video. You will understand. Okay, like I said earlier, all 3 builds start the same way. So to start each of these builds, what you need to do is place 3 of the flooring blocks down like this. So these 3 blocks here are these 3 here. Okay, now I'll come to the back and place a temporary block here. Then 2 blocks up like this, and 2 next to it, on the left-hand side looking from the front. Then you want to come around the back and place 2 stair blocks like this, 1 and 2. So from the front, they just look like regular blocks. Then place more blocks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you want a line of blocks here. Doesn't have to be slabs, you can use whatever block you like. Then you want to grab a wooden button. It has to be wooden, and place it here. Then round the back, you want to place pistons here, and 2 here, and here. Then you want to grab a temporary block, place one here, another one out, and 1 more, so 3. Remove the first 2, and have a sticky piston facing inward like that, and then 1 next to it. Okay, then you want to grab some more temporary blocks, and place them in a line. 1, 2, 3. 2 down. Then remove these blocks. Then you want to grab some more pistons and place 1 here and 1 here, facing upward. Then grab some more temporary blocks and place them like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then 2 out. 1, 2. And we can remove these ones. Then you want to get some more pistons and place 1 here and 1 here. Like so. So our blocks can get cycled round, and that is our piston feed tape all in place. Now you have the basic framework in place, now it's up to you. Do you want to make the easy one, the medium, or the hard? It's up to you. But make up your mind quick. Okay, to make our easy one, all you have to do is come behind the block with the button on it and place a torch here. Then place a block down, and 1 more, and remove that block. On this block, place dust and a torch here. Then a block down and another one. Remove this block and have 2 blocks out like this. 2 blocks here and then 2 here. And we want dust like this. 1, 2 and 3. Then you want to grab 2 repeaters and place them here on 3 tick delay, like that, going toward this block. So press it down, then press it twice. Once and twice, like so. Then you want to come up to this torch again and place a block here. Then you want to place one here, block on the side of that piston, and 2 bits of dust, like so. Then place then place a torch on top of this block. And a block here, and one on this piston here, and then 2 bits of dust like that. Then a block on the side of that torch, and on this block we need another repeater on 3 tick delay, so place it down and press it twice. Once, twice. Then a block here, one up, one to the side, remove this block, and one here, and then 2 bits of dust, 1 and 2. And that is a redstone completely done. So when we press the button, you should see them cycling around, like so. So now we need to place in our chests. But you can't place chests in this bit here, or in this bit here. So I'll show you. You can place them like this, and here. That's fine. You can go up, not here, and then you have to have one here as well. So we have them in a cycle like this, but you can't have them in this corner or in this corner. Then we can do the same on the other side. So before we test it, just check that you have all your chests in place and there's no chests here and there's none here. Okay, and now we can press the button. So press the button and you see our chests being cycled round. Perfect. So for our medium build, we're first going to need to actually place in the chests first before doing any more of the redstone. Because if you place it in the redstone first, it's a real pain to put the chests in, believe me. So what you want to do is place blocks like this, or chests, or whatever you want in your system, like this. Leave a gap here. Then you can go up all like this, all the way up to the top, like that. Then have chests down, like so. Obviously, we can place them here, but then remove them, because they're going to be grabbing those blocks. And then the last one here. So you can see we have chests all around, apart from in this space here, because they should not go here, never. And then there's none here because they're going to be grabbing that block. Okay, after you've done that, what I want you to do is to find the block with the button on it, so this one here, and then you want to grab a sticky piston and place it up like that. So when you activate that button, it fires the sticky piston. Then you want a torch here, and a block here. Dust here, and a block on top of this torch, which should now extend both of these sticky pistons, like so. Now you want to grab an observer and place it on top of that sticky piston so the dot should be facing upward. Then a block here, and one here, and dust on this sticky piston, a dust on this regular piston, and dust on the block here. Then grab an observer and from this regular piston, place it like this. Then a block, dust here, and a block. Come underneath these 2 regular pistons, and we want 2 observers facing downward, so the dots should be facing down, like that. Then 2 sticky pistons facing downward, and on their faces, again, 2 observers, and again facing downward, like so. Then 2 blocks here. And then lastly, we need 4 observers coming away from these 2 regular pistons, so 2 here, like so, and 2 here. And then finally, 2 blocks like that. And that's everything completely done. So all we have to do is press the button here. And as you can see, our chests get cycled around very nicely. Now you have chosen the hardest one. You're very brave. Now, before we do any of the redstone, we actually need to place in some of the chests. The reason for that is because if we place the redstone in first, we're not going to have the room to put the chests in. So firstly, place one here and next to it, like that. They're joining up at the moment, but as soon as the pistons move them, they'll be disconnected from each other. We don't want any pistons. We don't want any chests here in this corner. Okay, so we want to come up like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. Now we do want chests here, but not yet, because if we place them in now, our build will break when we're making it. So place them here, and then remove these two, like that. Then some more here, and go down. We don't want any here, because of course these blocks are going to be moved into our cycle in a minute. So we can place a temporary block here, some here, and some here, like that. And we can move that block. So none in this corner, none here, and none here. Okay, so now on with the redstone. So firstly, we want to place a torch on the back side of the block with a button on it. So that block there. So when I press the button, that torch should turn off. Then a block here, one to the side, and one on this sticky piston here, and 2 pieces of dust like that. Then a torch up off that block, and then we want the sticky piston facing toward the back. Now we want an observer here, so looking toward the back, it should be going toward the left, like so. Then we want a temporary block here, and a piston like that. Remove that block, and then we want to grab 2 observers and place them like this, 1 and 2. So the arrow should be going toward the pistons. Then we want an observer here, so the dot should be going toward the back, and the faces should be staring at each other. They're having a staring competition. Then we need an observer here, a sticky piston, and an observer facing downward. So toward the back, toward the left, or toward the right if you're looking for the front. Sticky piston down, and then observer down. Then we need a temporary block here, and 1 down. Remove that block. Then we want a piston here. Then we want to grab 2 observers and place one on top of that piston, like so, and one next to it like that, again going in toward that piston. Now that you've done that, now you can place back in our chest in this corner. So 1 here, and 1 here. Then place a block here, 1 down, remove that block, and we want to grab 2 observers and place them down like this, 1, 2. So both facing downward. Then dust here, and dust here. And then we want a repeater on 3 ticks here, so place it down and press it twice. Once, twice. Then a block here and 1 here. And the final thing to do is place 4 observers like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 2 blocks. And that, surprisingly, is everything completely done. So when we press the button, as you can see, our blocks cycle around very nicely. And this is the end of the tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video or like these designs, then please give us a like. And if you really loved it, make sure you subscribe with that wonderful subscribe button for more awesome content. Anyway, I will catch you guys in the next one, and I'll see you later. Bye!